Hey, if you eat good all day long to find yourself munching and snacking on everything in the evenings, give me the next 5 minutes because I'm going to share with you what's really going on here that has nothing to do with willpower or discipline. And hey, I've even put together a calorie calculator that's going to help you accelerate what I talk about here. So just drop calorie down below. And hey, if we haven't met, I'm Becky Fox. I'm a fitness and nutrition coach. I've helped thousands of women over the last 19 years drop stubborn fat without starving, without giving up all the foods they love, or having to work out for hours a day. Okay, so let's dive into this because if you're that woman that you do a great job during the day, you're sticking to low calories, you're eating tiny portions, and then you find yourself getting home in the evenings and eating everything in sight, then this is going to be for you. Now, a lot of times I think we've been told that we lack discipline or we lack willpower, right? So if we're trying to follow, say, a low calorie diet or a really clean eating plan, and if we find ourselves munching and snacking at night, then there must be something wrong with you, right? Or wrong with me because we lack willpower. But this couldn't be further from the truth. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not that you lack anything. It actually has a lot more to do with the plan that we're following throughout the day, okay? And I know what happens. A lot of times women will go, you know what, I'm just gonna try harder tomorrow, okay? So we fall off track, we're gonna try harder tomorrow. That's our strategy. We get up the next day and what the hell? The same thing happens all over again because here's the problem with that. Trying harder is not a strategy. If trying harder worked, okay, you wouldn't have done it a million times by now and ended up in the same boat. So it's not about trying harder. Okay, what's really going on here is that what a lot of women are doing is they're trying to follow these really low calorie diets because that's what we've told, right? Just eat less. So we're eating 800, 1,000, 1,200 calories. I know for me it was 1,400 calories when I was following plans like this before. And the problem is this is not enough for our body. So what happens? We're not getting the fuel we need. We're not getting the nourishment our body needs. And I was like, well, what the hell? Could you fill up my gas tank, please? And so what happens is our body, because it's not getting what it needs, and this includes what our metabolism needs to be optimized, what our hormones need to be optimized so that we can burn the fat off. Okay, so we undereat way too much. We're slashing those calories in half of what our body would need to even maintain. And then what happens, our hunger goes up, our cravings go up. You might notice your energy goes down, right? So in the evenings, you're maybe not feeling as motivated. You're cranky, right? These are all signs from our body saying, hey, hello, could you feed me some food? And what happens is, so those go up, right? So this is why a lot of times you can be really good in the first part of the day, but as the day goes on, right, that hunger is going to increase. Those cravings are going to go up even higher, and you're going to find yourself munching more in the evenings. So the goal here is not to just try harder or to cut our calories even more, because that's only going to put fuel on the fire and ramp up our hunger and cravings even more. The solution is to eat more. And I know your first thought's going to be like, what do you mean eat more, right? I'm supposed to cut calories to lose weight. So I get this is a hard concept to wrap our head around. But the thing is we have to, yes, we need to be in a calorie deficit, but it doesn't have to be 50% like a lot of women are doing. It could just be 15 or 20%. And the key to doing this, what this is gonna help women do is actually show up and stay consistent. So if you're eating enough throughout the day, so for some women, this might look like 1,700 calories a day. Right? For me, it's 1,800 or 1,900 calories a day. So yes, I'm still in a calorie deficit. Yes, I'm still going to lose weight and get results, but it's just enough that I'm not kicking in the hunger into high gear. I'm not kicking in the cravings to high gear. I still have good energy throughout the day. So I feel like getting my workout in. I have more energy to actually stay on track in the evenings when I get home. And this is really the key to being consistent and being sustainable with the plan that we're doing, right? Because yes, we can slash those calories to 1,200, but if you're only being consistent for half of a day or a couple days at most, you're not consistent along. This is why you're not seeing results. You're not consistent long enough to actually see any results. So if we make that calorie deficit a little bit smaller so you actually feel good on the plan you're doing, then you can stay consistent and then you could actually see consistent results week after week, month after month, so you can finally hit your goal and stop starting over every day or every Monday. Okay, so let's get you into that right sweet spot with the calories. I've actually put a calorie calculator together for you to figure out what that number is. So just drop calorie down below and I'll get that right over to you. And of course, thanks for watching.